chemical reactions takes place, one or more of the following changes will take place. The first is change in state, change in color, change in temperature, and evolution of a gas. These are the four changes which takes place whenever a chemical reaction takes place. First, change in state. As we know, the matter contain three states: solid, liquid, and gas. So when a chemical reaction takes place, the change in state occur, like hydrogen, which is in gaseous state, oxygen, which also occur in gaseous state, and when this hydrogen and oxygen combine, it result into the formation of H2O, which is in liquid state. So this is the example of change in state during a chemical reaction. The second, change in color. When a chemical reaction takes place, the change in color may or may not be occur. For example, when an iron nail is dipped in a copper sulfate solution, then the blue colored copper sulfate solution will change into a green colored iron sulfate solution, and the copper is displaced by the iron. This reaction is called displacement reaction. The third is change in temperature. On the basis of change in temperature, there are two types of reaction. The first is exothermic reaction and the second is endothermic reactions. Exothermic reactions are those reactions in which heat is evolved, means heat is released. For example, when a metal react with water, it form metal hydroxide and release heat. Note one thing, that respiration is also an exothermic reaction, because as we all know, from the respiration we get energy, and heat is also a form of energy. So we can say that respiration is a form of exothermic reactions. Then endothermic reactions. Endothermic reactions are those reactions in which heat is involved or heat is utilized. The best example to understand endothermic reactions is photosynthesis. As we know, when CO2 react with water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, it results into the formation of glucose and release O2. So in this process, heat or sunlight is utilized. So it is an endothermic reactions. The next is evolution of gas. Whenever a chemical reaction takes place, the gases may or may not be released. When a metal react with acid, it result in the releasing of hydrogen gas with a pop sound. Zn. Zinc, which is a metal, when it react with sulfuric acid H2SO4, it form ZnSO4 and hydrogen gas release with a pop sound. लेकिन बेटा ये ज़रूरी नहीं है कि जब भी कोई केमिकल रिएक्शन होगी तो ये चारों चेंजेस हमें एक साथ मिलेंगे. इनमें से कोई दो चेंजेस भी हो सकते हैं किसी केमिकल रिएक्शन में, कोई एक भी हो सकते हैं और सारे भी हो सकते हैं. बट इनमें से कोई ना कोई चेंज आपको केमिकल रिएक्शन में ज़रूर मिलेगा. उसके बाद हम बात करते हैं अबाउट केमिकल इक्वेशन. केमिकल इक्वेशन क्या होती है? इट इज़ द सिंबॉलिक रिप्रेजेंट